Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. In our last video, we talked about why becoming a data analyst in 2025 is one of the smartest career moves you can make. And the response was incredible. Thank you so much for all your love, comments and DMs. If you haven't seen that one yet, especially if you're wondering whether you can break into data analytics without a strong coding background, go check it out right after this. Now today's video is all about the next step. You have got the interest, maybe even an interview lined up. So how do you actually prepare? What do employers expect in 2025? And how can you stand out in these crucial 30 to 60 minutes that decide your career? So maybe you have applied or landed a data analyst interview. First of all, congratulations. But now comes the big question. How do you actually prepare for it in 2025? What do hiring managers expect? How technical should you be? What questions will they ask you? And most importantly, how do you stand out? In this video, we'll go through exactly how to prepare for your data analyst interview step by step, and I'll even show you mock responses that hiring managers actually want to hear. Here's what we'll cover in the next 20 minutes. The 2025 hiring landscape for analysts, resume and portfolio check, technical prep, SQL, Python, Excel, case study and business thinking, mock interview snippets, behavioral questions that actually matter, final tips to stand out. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. In 2025, data analyst roles have evolved. It's no longer just about cleaning data. Now, analysts are expected to tell stories with data, build basic dashboards, and even interact with products and marketing teams. Tools like Power BI, Looker Studio, and DBT are showing up more often, and companies are looking for cross-functional analysts who can automate insights and communicate clearly with stakeholders. So, your interview is testing more than just SQL, it's testing how you think. Before the interview, make sure your resumes reflect what they are looking for, not just tools, but impact. Here are some resume tips. Include metrics like improved reporting speed by 40%, highlight your cross-functional work, something like partnered with sales to identify a 200K revenue opportunity, link to a portfolio, maybe your GitHub, Tableau, Public, or Medium. Here's an example of strong resume bullet. The technical screen usually starts with SQL. Here are some SQL must-knows. Learn about joins, group by functions, aggregates, CTs and subqueries, window functions, data cleaning, etc. Python is often tested too, especially for data cleaning and exploratory analysis. Focus on. Here are some Python must-knows. Pandas, NumPy basics, Matplotlib, Seaborn, writing clean, reproducible scripts. And don't forget Excel. Know how to use VLOOKUP, index match and pivot tables. This is where many candidates stumble, the case study round. You might be asked, here's user data from an app. What insights can you find? What would you recommend to leadership? Here's a key tip. Always tie your analysis to business goals. Explain why that matters. Let me help you with a mock snippet. Your interviewer might have a question like, we noticed a drop in weekly active users. How would you investigate? How should be your response? First, I would segment the user base by acquisition channel and device type to see where the drop is concentrated. Then I would analyze event level data for drop off points in the funnel. This shows you are structured and strategic. Question 2. Business insight. How would you measure success for a new feature rollout? So here's how you can answer. I would define success metrics like adoption rate, retention impact, and revenue lift. Then I would set up A/B testing if possible. Behavioral questions matters a lot. Use the STAR method: situation, task, action, result. Let's take a look at a sample question. Tell me about a time you handled conflicting priorities. How you can answer this? At my last job, I was asked to deliver 2 reports due on the same day. I negotiated deadlines with both teams, clarified priorities with my managers, and ultimately delivered both with no delays by automating part of the second one. This taught me the value of clear communication and scalable solutions. Here are some final tips that can make you stand out. Practice thinking out loud in technical interviews. Don't memorize, understand concepts. Ask smart questions at the end. Example, what does success look like for someone in this role? Send a follow-up thank you email with something personalized. Alright, that's a wrap up. Hopefully this gave you a solid head start and some real confidence going into your next data analyst interview. And hey, if you found this helpful, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon so you don't miss what's coming next. Because in the next video, we are diving into something even more exciting. Real-time data analyst interview questions. I'll walk you through live scenarios, show you how to analyze data under pressure and how to walk through the thought process like a pro. So stay tuned, you won't want to miss it. See you in the next one.